It's Powdered Cheese Aficionado, and today I'm going to be playing a new ABZAN control deck in Standard, so let's take a look at the list. Here's what I'm working with so far, and the main idea of this deck is to ramp up into Kaya, Intangible Slayer, and Nissa Ascended Animus as our top ends. And I just love Kaya as a Planeswalker. She's so powerful if she gets to stick around. So to support her, I have included a lot of the typical control elements that I've been using in these colors, such as Anoint with Affliction to exile small creatures, which is becoming very important in today's Standard, and Get Lost, which can also, in addition to killing things, it can also destroy enchantments. And the Unholy Annex decks, I am running into those quite a bit right now. And then I just have some one-ofs, like Elspeth's Might, Cut Down to deal with small things. I have a Duress, Soul Search for hand hate, more Duresses in the sideboard for those non-creature spells. I also have one Shoot the Sheriff, and then our main engine of the deck is the Up the Beanstalk into Overlord Hauntwoods combo, which I have used quite a few times on this channel. I also have 3 Ancient Cornucopias for some more ramp. This could be 4, but 3 felt good to start with for me at the moment because I also wanted to try out 2 Bays of the Bounding Spring, 4 Sunfalls for our sweeper, and 1 Ghost Vacuum for some graveyard hate if it becomes necessary. So yeah, just a pretty typical black-white control shell with a little bit of ramp and some really fun Planeswalker top ends. Then in the sideboard, I do have 4 Tranquil Throwback to take care of artifacts, enchantments, and graveyards, and help us against aggro decks. I have 3 temporary lockdowns for those aforementioned aggro decks, or more Ghost Vacuum for some more graveyard hate if we need it. We have the hand hate, we have Sheoldred's Edict to take care of things that we can't target, and then I have 1 Aquazotz for some life gain and longevity against other control decks. I chose to not go the Reanimator route with ABZAN. I think that is really strong right now. Reanimator is really powerful, but it doesn't excite me too much, so I'm going the ramp route, which is a little more interesting to me, and I'm really excited to try out some of these cards together. As we look at Foundation spoilers coming out, I'm very excited for that set, in fact, and we'll be making some videos about it, of course. But right now we are stuck in Duskmourn Standard, so let's see what we can do with a new deck on the channel and hop into a match. All right, it's a weird hand, too many Kayas, but I'm gonna keep it. And we are at the beginning of a new season. Back down to gold. In case you were wondering, I do grind to mythic sometimes, but I just haven't really had the time recently, so let me know in the comments if you do want to see that, me grind through diamond and mythic. Frankly, it's just, I've spent enough time making videos, so I haven't really had the time to sit down and just crank through all those levels, but I would understand if you think that's necessary for quality entertainment. Alright, so we got a graveyard base deck, which makes me really want to draw our single copy of Ghost Vacuum, and we will get better on sideboarding, but let's play Cornucopia here. And kind of on our way to ramping nicely into Kaya if we can survive. Cruel Claw, Elspeth's Might kills Cruel Claw. So we could Sunfall here, but I don't think we need to, so I'm going to play tap land and just say go. Try to snipe this thing away right now. Gain a life. Boom, exiled. That is great. Alright, Liliana.
And you think you smarting me.
I guess I'm discarding a Kaya. I thought about trying to keep 2 copies there, but I think we need the lands to get up to her, and we need the Sunfall for cards like that. So they are certainly filling their yard. Ooh, Nissa could kill that Overlord too. Also try to cottage the Liliana here. That feels pretty good to me. Play another cottage and then do like this. Maybe discarding the Sunfall if they choose to chump to defend her. And I'll get rid of the Carnosaur. Yeah, cottage is feeling pretty good right now. Exiling. They don't want to trade. If they get 2 combat steps here off of this thing, don't think that's the end of the world. But if they have a Calamity Can't even think of the name. The card that has haste. Okay, back up Liliana.
Enough with the mysteries. Don't.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be weird and discard Sunfall because Kaya can. Oh, and we get Ghost Vacuum. Okay, well in that case, I'm gonna try this again. Ooh, okay, don't seem to have a kill spell for the cottage. So let's get the Overlord. Maybe I should have saved the Overlord for our vacuum, but it's just can't be having that. Alright. They need to jump. So in that case, I guess I'm discarding Ghost Vacuum, unfortunately. It could be our win con here, but I just really want our Planeswalkers to stick around. Because...
We all have things we'd rather forget.
Well, let's see what we draw, I guess. Nissa can kill the Overlord. I guess I'll use a food here. But Kaya can exile Liliana, but then she's vulnerable to the Overlord, so... Okay, we do get something to discard, so in that case, I'm gonna do like this. Gain some life, and just kill the Overlord with Nissa. Oh, that would have been nice to have previously. We could plus and make an 8/8, but then Liliana can minus and kill the 8/8. I don't know, I think there's a couple ways to go there. But probably just going to discard the land to Liliana. They can make a 1/1 here, but that doesn't really bother me. I mean, next turn, if Nissa sticks around and we have both Planeswalkers down, we'll just... might be pretty overwhelming for our opponent. You want a plus? They do. Okay. Oh, this actually exiles creatures and enchantments. That's my bad. I kind of assumed it was a target permanent. It really should be. Wow, so many things to do. Well, in that case, I kind of want to attack Liliana with Cottage. Right? Yeah, I don't really want her to ultimate. So we're definitely doing like this and like this. Feels a little bad to delay Kaya one more turn, but this also gets some stuff out of their graveyard since we don't have Ghost Vacuum anymore. Very powerful stuff going on over here. This is one of those cards that'll be very sad when it rotates, and I feel like I haven't used it enough. I always want to be ramping up into it. Alright, I think we'll just discard Anoint with Affliction.
Don't overthink.
I think that's fine. Okay, they're about to reanimate something, probably? Yes, they are. This is where Ghost Vacuum would have been good. See what they get off their double Carnosaur. Dear God. No, they get another one? It's just... That's just crazy. Can they give these all haste? Okay, they discard Liliana. Cut down, that doesn't do anything. Alright. That was certainly a lot of power to dump on the battlefield. Let's see what we can do. Fear of Missing Out is an enchantment that Nissa can kill. Overlord. I think we do Kaya and we get our own Carnosaur, right? Don't really care about Liliana plussing here. Get to gain some nice life from our Cornucopia. And I'm going to exile like this.
Now I'll protect those who deserve life. First you, then you, ghost.
Hell yeah, 1/1 flying Carnosaur. And we get a Beza. Amazing. Don't think it gets us any value, but that's fine. Still a blocker and something we can sacrifice. Because I'm going to assume they'll minus Liliana here. But since we get all these blockers, I'm actually just going to kill the Fear of Missing Out with Nissa. And then, yeah, just play a tapped land here. Duress is not good. Well, I'm gonna attack Liliana down. I mean, we need to do something. Make them jump. They're definitely running out of reanimator targets too in their graveyard, which is great. Okay, I'm gonna draw a card. And that is gonna do it. Oh baby. Okay, Duress can come in. Soul Search, Thrill Back, Ghost Vacuum are all good, I think. I'll get rid of Cut Down. Maybe just 2 Duress. He's a Overlord. Maybe we don't need that many Duress, I guess. Get rid of Beza entirely. Alright, let's try this. Get our Graveyard Hate. Got our Champ Destruction. Got our answers. It is certainly a hand. Let's see how it goes. Turn 1 Duress here, I'd say. So they get Nissa, which is unfortunate, but we were so far away from casting her anyways. Could have taken an Anoint there too, I suppose. Yeah, I'll keep Get Lost. We do have Ramp. We don't have any black mana, unfortunately, on turn 2. Great Sphere missing out. They get a Carnosaur in the yard. And we cannot do anything except for... Could Get Lost this thing if that becomes necessary. But if they play like a Cruel Claw, I think... Okay, they don't have the untapped land. I was going to say I'd probably Get Lost a Cruel Claw if they end up playing that instead. Ooh, or we can kill the Overlord like this. Overlord gives us Delirium right away. So we're going to take some damage from it, and okay, there's a black land, but I think we want to get Overlord down here. And then next turn we'll hopefully be able to play Cornucopia into Anoint, or we can do Frillback. If we get an untapped land, we can do Frillback on 2 modes and clear their graveyard out, as well as killing this thing. Should be really sweet. Good old coffee, am I right? Alright, so they're trying to get a land here. Duress on top. Taking some damage from this thing, so I'd love an untapped land here. So we can do double Frillback mode. Ooh, that's very nice. Alright, Frillback. Could also Cornucopia into Anoint, but this feels pretty good. Exile and Destroy. Looks like they might have a kill spell for our Frillback, but that's not the end of the world. They're going to Duress probably our Anoint, but the scary thing now is... Oh, maybe they're going to miss a land drop here. I was going to say Carnosaur is coming down next turn. We don't have a good answer for it. We're pretty much out of cards. Okay, they do have a land. Alright, things are getting a little scary. I don't think we need another Anoint. We need bigger things. Swing for 3. They can draw a card or make a 1/1 here. Yep, they're trying to get to that Carnosaur, which will be very good for them. Can we get like a Sunfall off the top here? What do they get? Oof, Liliana's annoying. I wish I had played the Cottage last turn then.
Happy to help, but I'm taking the credit when we win.
You're right.
Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
It's always a land, isn't it? Well, I think we can just count this one out. I guess we could trade Overlord with Carnosaur if they let us. Okay. Yeah, nothing to anoint here, so... You want to plus Liliana? Maybe attack with this 7/6? They do. Okay, well, okay, I have to take the trade. If they have another reanimator spell here, we're just toast. Where is a good old ghost vacuum when you need one? Oh, Sunfall could be our ticket out of here. Okay, that doesn't do anything right now. And they get their own ghost vacuum. Alright. Well, I think we have to discard the cottage, and unfortunately Liliana will keep ticking up because next turn we won't be able to attack with cottage and Sunfall. So we just have to do this. They can get another Carnosaur back with Ghost Vacuum, can they? No, they can't. This will exile them. But they could get an Overlord or a Frill back. Well, if only this had haste. That's 2/2. Cruel Claw, you say? Okay, I mean... It's not the scariest thing they could have played. They plus and pass, so I'll activate my 2/2. Can't really do anything with it, though. We could try attacking with Cottage, and then they just double block it, and... Well, I at least will... Am I gonna... Actually, no. They'll probably just block this, and then we're down a point on our Sunfall token, so let's just Sunfall. Get a 3/3. Buys us some more time, and Sunfall is great because it's exiling these cards. And what do they get? They get a Frill back, and then I think that's it for creatures. So they get to rebuild a lot next turn if they use Ghost Vacuum. If only we had drawn our own. Sometimes life is not on your side. Yeah, they gotta do it now. But we do get to attack Liliana with 3/3 and a 4/4, so... And they can't use the Frillback modes. I mean... Oh, Beanstalk is also great. Let's see what we get. It's not what I was hoping for. Nor is that. Let's put away the land, and let's get Cottage out. Any creatures? No, okay. Wish we had enough untapped lands to use the food token here, but suddenly I'm feeling a little better. They can use Fountain Port pretty endlessly here.
Don't overthink things.
Looks like they're going to sacrifice their land to Fountain Port. Their land token, that is. Okay, that's really good for us, because Cottage can really carry us right now, because we can keep gaining life from it, and they don't have instant removal. Okay, Sunfall... I don't really care if they keep getting tokens, honestly, with this thing, because it means they're attacking and leaving themselves undefended. So we get to kill Liliana here, get in for 4, and then gain a total of 6 life. And next turn, if we want, we can Sunfall to draw a card off of Beanstalk. Guess I gotta close this gap in my curtains, huh? Alright, they're going to keep attacking, which is leaving them fairly vulnerable. I don't know if it's in hand, of course, but... I'm going to sacrifice another land. Valgavoth. Well, thank God we have Sunfall. Let's just say that. Just going to use our foods now. I mean, yeah, what a very intimidating card, but they don't even get to gain any life off of it. Sunfall just absolutely coming through right now, and I think maybe I'll just play Frillback. Could be a mistake, but getting a threat down is pretty good. And I guess I'll just gain the life. We could exile their graveyard, but I don't think they can get Planeswalkers back. Let's see. Yeah. Well, there I go, getting punished for using my Frillback early. So bad. So bad.
A fight? And you think you can drop it?
Oh. I am very lucky, let's just say that. If I had saved my Frillback, I would have had enchantment destruction for this thing and been able to get their graveyard, and I did not. So we get to do some attacking here. They can draw a card. They're getting close to death. We just have to stick this out. I mean, they just have such bombs in their deck that anything they draw could just kind of completely transform the game, but take this Overlord of the Boiler Builders out of there. They go to 6.
Sorry,
They're dead on board. They can make a 1/1 to block. Alright, they got another blocker. Wow. Full rebuild. Can we get some gas? No way. Oh my god, they only have 9 in library. You wanna mill yourself out? Alright, Frillback is definitely something. Oh, I don't know why I thought they had 9. 13 now. So I guess I'll use Frillback on all 3 modes here. It's risky to play the Overlord because I don't know what I'll draw, and this way I know I'm getting life. I'm going to kill the fear of missing out so they don't get 2 combat steps. Get their graveyard. And yeah, I guess I'll just draw a card here. It's a land. We were so close. Wow, they rebuilt so quickly. Oh. Oh my god, they just decked themselves. Oh, they didn't. Oh, that's stupid of me. Yeah. Forgot to discover works for a moment there, but they are milling themselves every time they attack with Overlord, and they have 2 Overlords, so wow, this is close. I think I'll, well, I kind of want them to attack with those, don't I? Alright, I'll block the 1/1. What can we get off the top? My games against this type of Rakdos Reanimator deck always end up being pretty spicy, I feel like. Okay, now they finally deck themselves. Cruel Claw,
Those who get in my way tend
not serving them well, because the top 4 were all lands.
sacrifices must be made.
think that's just game. Sure, another throwback is good. Card is always good, right? Always happy to see it. Get to gain life. Get to kill the Overlord and get the graveyard, and don't think it matters. Alright. Ooh, I think we pulled it off. Here we go. My god. Alright, I'm gonna keep it. It's an unfortunate hand to get both our top ends, but we actually can't Soul Search on turn 2. It's unfortunate, because this only makes green, and we need to play our forest to get that going. Oh, another... I keep playing against Golgari with... It's a good old arena matchmaker. It's like I'm playing green and black, so therefore I must want to play against green and black decks, right? Alright, well, Soul Search is gone anyways. That's okay. We get a turn 3 play, and we hold on to our... Okay, opponent will miss their land drop. That is huge. I'm going to hold on to the dream of ramping into our big beefy planeswalkers here. What are you going to do? Play a Glissa, play an Overlord, play an Annex. There we go. That's why we have Get Lost. 4, yep. So I'll play a tapped land here. Get a Beza, sure. We could also play Nissa there and just kill the minus to kill the Annex, but I think it's okay to not. Next turn, I will play Beza and hold open Annoying with Affliction if we don't use it this turn. Alright, change of plan. I think we probably just want to get Nissa down then. But at least we get her down for 6, which is pretty good. Gain a life back and just do this. They might be able to kill Nissa, which would be sad. They could actually cottage attack her, I'm realizing. Oh, that's bad. That is a mistake on my part. A little hasty with that. This card is just it's very good. Well, if we get an untapped land, I'll probably get Kaya down. Or I'll play Beza like this. And maybe draw a land. We do not. Get more removal, though. And Anoint is definitely good against their deck, I'd say. Liliana will kill Beza, I assume. I'll probably just get lost Liliana here. Dread Knight. Well, Anoint with Affliction loves a good Dread Knight. Kill this now. You get a bunch of... Oh, unfortunately we don't get an untapped land there. That would have been very good. I don't think we need another Cornucopia. We need to get ahead here. Hopefully we don't discard Kaya right now. That would be a bit of a bummer. They know about our Anoint. Let's see if they play the Dread Knight anyways. Okay. It's a good card. Well, what are we doing then? Because I'm running into this issue again where if I exile this with Kaya, uh, Kaya just gets attacked down by the cottage. This is able to... Yeah, it's weird that it pops up being able to target that. Well, we need one more untapped land to be able to play Kaya plus her and then snipe down a cottage, so... I don't want Kaya just to die. I'm gonna wait a turn. There's also a chance that if Kaya sticks around, we could just plus her endlessly and make them lose with Archfiend. That would be sweet. Alright, we're going to take a big hit here. Been a pillage. Don't think you want an anoint on top. Yep, so we're going to take potential 10 right now. We need an untapped land, or my hand is going to be pretty forced to kill this with Kaya, unfortunately. Cowie. You wanna play something for me to exile? Please? Oh, they do. Okay. It's very thoughtful. I will happily anoint that. Oh! We get the untapped land. That is amazing. I might have completely saved this game for us. We can do this. We get a 1/1 Archfiend, which could be a problem. Like, I don't really want this. But maybe we'll be able to chump, or they'll kill it somehow. And if not, we can always... Actually, no, we can't with Anoint with Affliction, right? Because it has a mana cost of 4, even though it's a token. Oof. Alright. Can draw a bunch of cards, though, if Kaya gets to survive. That's the hope. Yes, she has Hexproof. They need Sheoldred's Edict to really just outright kill her without attacking. Bronco, okay. Play the creatures. Probably drawing with Kaya here. And there's a chance we'll draw a Sunfall, so I'm going to save with Anoint because we really need this Anoint for the cottage to help Kaya survive. Beanstalk, okay. Yeah, let's see what we get with Beanstalk first. Okay, so we get to see 3 cards here. And those are not Sunfalls, but we do get to play an Overlord at full cost. Oh. Where were ya? Okay, well, I'll still hold up Anoint. Don't want to land. Just gonna chill. See what they want to do, if they want to attack, and we're definitely Sunfalling next turn unless they duress it out of our hand. But our plan is to keep Kaya alive through any means necessary. I think we can do that. Actually, no, we cannot if they attack all. Okay, they're not going to attack with Cottage, so maybe we can keep Kaya alive. And oh my god, Sunfall loves Aclazotz here. Alright, so Kaya's dead. But she did maybe help us get out of this, so. You want to crew the Bronco? Yes, you do. I am very tempted to anoint the Bronco once they crew it, but I kind of think I need to see if Kaya is dying or not. Alright. Well, Sunfall is going to take care of all this. Yeah, Kaya's still dead. Okay. Oh, that is relieving. Oh, is Kaya dead actually? We can anoint a Dread Knight and then... Ooh. She goes to 1. Okay. That is extremely good for us. Please don't take my Sunfall. Do we need to draw with Kaya here? I think I want to plus her. No, I probably should have drawn with her, but oh well. Let's see what we draw with up the Beanstalk. Because they do have a Restless Cottage that now we'll have to chump with our Sunfall token, or... Oof, that's really good for them. Alright, Get Lost can maybe help us out here. Play another cottage, or our first cottage actually. This will be an issue, but maybe Kaya will survive long enough to exile it when it becomes Aquazotz again. And right now I'm probably going to try to chump with our 2-2 and then use Get Lost in the cottage if that doesn't work. I'm going to do this now because we don't want them to attack with the cottage if we can help it. So I'm going to activate this now and see if they have a kill spell for it. Yes, they do. We go back up to 20. So I'm cautiously optimistic that Kaya is about to survive, and this can only be activated as a sorcery, so they can float the mana from the cottage, but it'll disappear after their attack step. Don't think they can do the temple right now. Alright. Right. Yeah. You have an untapped land to play? I don't remember if they already played a land this turn. Keep hovering over Kaya. Yes, hexproof is it's quite the ability sometimes, isn't it? Alright. What are we doing? Attack with Cottage, they go to 5. Kaya drains another 3. They have no way to attack her that we know of. I think I need to draw cards. Okay. That also gets them away from Temple by a little bit. So let's play full cost Overlord, see what we get off of Beanstalk. And then I'm probably going to attack with the Cottage. Ooh, another Overlord is pretty sweet. But I think I still want to get some damage in. Could be a mistake, but that gets them really low next turn and vulnerable to a Kaya plussing. We can still play Overlord here, just not as a creature. Alright, they have the food, so... Yeah, that's okay. Do we want to play Overlord? I think we do to draw a card. It could be better as like an immediate threat. I could see an argument for that, but we're not going to hold up Elspeth's Smite here, and I just want to get everything down that we can. This is the dream. Kaya's holding out the dream right now. Okay. Still can't do the Temple of the Dead, can they? 1 or fewer. They have to dump a card from hand to be able to activate it, and then we can exile it with Kaya if we want. Okay, they don't have the lands. So... Plus Kaya, they go to 5. Oh, that's good for us. Smite can take care of Glissa still, unless they use the map on... Oh, okay, that's really good. What are we doing? We can attack. Attacking isn't great, though, so I think I'm going to draw with Kaya again. Yeah, that's better. They scry. They put to bottom, so I think we'll duress. make sure this other card is not something we need to worry about. It's a Shieldred. Okay. We can anoint the Glissa. Archfiend is just gonna kill Kaya, I think, but they actually might have to use Archfiend to block. No way to kill Shieldred, unfortunately, so we're definitely still in the danger zone. But this way, we can, I think I'm gonna risk it. They can block the cottage here, but then they go down to 2. We're really close. We actually get to kill the Archfiend if they do block here. Smite coming in. They go to 2, so a plus from Kaya kills them next turn. Surveil. Don't need a land, that's for sure. Alright, what can you do? Even if they get their Temple of the Dead and Shieldred activate, like, online, they're still dead, right? Oh, they don't. Yeah, I think that's it. Ooh, my god, what a game. Dump your hand out. They could have drawn with Dread Knight there to maybe draw an answer for Kaya, but I'm gonna guess they don't have one in deck. Okay, they're not gonna play Shieldred. Well, I'll use my foods, because why not? And there we go. Duress. Soul Search. Frillback. But maybe not too many Frillbacks. Alright, just trimming off some cards here. I'm just going to go to 1 Kaya, I think. Well, it seems keepable, and unfortunately my audio did stop recording for the game, so hopefully it didn't cut out too much of the last one. Alright, we get a land, so probably going to surveil away. Yep, Anoint with Affliction is good. Just don't really want a 5th land right away there. Caustic Bronco. Okay, probably just going to Anoint with this before they can attack with it. Sunfall is nice. We get Ramp. We get Frillback for an Annex. I do... okay, this is awkward. I guess I'm going to get Lost the Bronco, I think. I don't want them to get value off of it, and we really want to exile the Dread Knight with Anoint. But I think maybe I'll just take a turn off and get Cornucopia down here, so then next turn we'll be able to Sunfall if we need to. Which will be perfectly right on time, I would say. My god. This card is beatable, but coming down on turn 4 is just... it's very strong. Obviously it has some significant downsides, like losing the game for you, but... it's scary. Alright. Yeah, I guess we're a double Sunfall gamer right now. All the exiling, thank you. None of that. No Aquazats, please. Okay, now they'll get in with Cottage, maybe. Okay, we actually do not have an answer for that, so maybe we needed to hold off on the Sunfall for a turn. They've been a Sentinel, interesting. Okay, yep, we cannot kill Shieldred. We can gain life, though, at least. No. Do we do Cornucopia, and then we can just chump Shieldred? Or do we do Frillback and just gain the life? I think I want to hold Frillback back. This way we can anoint the cottage and chump Shieldred. Yeah. It's not the end of the world, I don't think. What are they going to do here? Duress? No. Alright. Kill the cottage now before they can attack with it. Gain 2. So that offsets shield or damage for next turn, which is nice. Maybe they have a cut down for our 1/1 here? No. Okay. Alright, we need an answer. It ain't that. But we can still chump with the 2/2, so I'm actually gonna just completely hold back because I really need the Frillback to answer an Annex if they do play that. Dread Knight. Can we get a third Sunfall? That would be amazing. We continue to chump. Our days are numbered, though, at this point. Wow. I have never been more excited to see a Sunfall. A third one. Just pure beauty. I'm going to keep the land in hand because if they have a Liliana, I just really don't want to discard Frillback here. Oh, that Sunfall was just everything. Activate our cheeky 2/2 here. Seems good. Let's just play this. I think I'm still going to keep the land in hand. Overlord is ramping us, and really want some value out of this Frillback if we can get it. And if our Overlord survives here, they're pretty much screwed, right? Alright, now I'll play the land. It's a big beatdown, big swings this game. Sunfall, never not good, right? Okay, that's something for us to anoint. Yeah, sorry about that. Feels pretty good. What do you got in hand? Just the land. Do we play Frillback now? Probably, right? We just need all the threats we can get. And kind of doubt they're going to have Sweeper, but if they do, I guess I will have learned my lesson. If they have Deadly Cover-Up. You know, I should have just played the land there at this point. Wow. Quick game. Alright, here's the current ABZAN control build with Kaya. And yeah, this deck is super fun. I had a lot of fun playing it. I'll definitely be playing it more in the channel. I think it's pretty good. I think there's obviously a lot of cards you could slot in here. You could add a Glissa Sunslayer or Mosso Dread Knight for card advantage, but I like a lot of these cards, which is why I'm playing them. So let me know what you thought of the list in the comments. And thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please subscribe to my channel. It really helps support me as I continue making videos. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks again for stopping by.